Hey guys, Vince here from AutoIndustriya, and we are at the Batangas Racing Circuit with Great Wall Motors. They've got something very interesting today because they're coming back in a big way here in the Philippines through Luxuriant. And we'll take a little bit of a preview of what they have to offer. Now, right over here, we have two examples of the Haval Jolion. Now, they are launching several variants of these in the future. These two actually come in a very nice shade of metallic blue, and I think that's metallic green. Very nice, especially if you're the type that likes a bit of bling on your ride. These two are not the hybrid versions, but this one is. Come on, let's take a look. Now, this version is the HEV, and that's going to be a big factor in GWM's strategy moving forward. They're going to be doing a lot of HEVs. Now, as you can see, you can tell by looking at the blue outline on the headlights, it's a hybrid electric vehicle. This one comes with a 1.5 liter hybrid engine, but the other one that they have is the H6 HEV. This one also with a 1.5 liter, also turbocharged this time, along with a hybrid electric system. The look is actually very interesting. And later on, we'll take you through some of what you can expect with the interior. Now, over to this side, well, we've got more HEV units. Same thing, H6 HEV, H6 HEV. But I think the one that a lot of you will be interested in is right over here. They call it the Cannon. Boom! It's a pickup truck. They will be offering two versions of this. This one will be I think this is a passenger model. It's a double cab, right? There's going to be another one, which is the commercial version. So yeah, we'll put this through a test on a 4x4 course. But for now, let's try out both of these units. A big part of GWM strategy is going for HEV, or hybrid electric vehicles. This one is one of the most powerful ones that we're going to see in our market because this is a 1.5 liter turbo and hybrid. Total output is 240 horsepower, which is very interesting. You can see the turbo back there. You've got the hybrid. If you see orange on any engine bay, that usually means a hybrid system. I can see the orange lining there. The intercooler is probably somewhere in front if you follow the piping. So yes, very interesting times, especially if you're the type that likes performance drivings. So right now, we're inside the new GWM Haval H6. Yeah, that's a bit of a long name, but let me tell you now, when you first step in it, it is meant to impress you. I mean, the first thing that really strikes you is the color combination that they went for. They have black, they have the cream leather right here, same with here. But of course, what really stands out is this, I think it's rose gold trim that they have on the interior, on the dashboard, on the steering wheel. It just looks fantastic. I mean, if you have an iPhone in the rose gold color, then yeah, this will match your phone very, very nicely. Of course, continuing on with the iPhone slash smartphone theme, look at the screens. You've got your driving display here. It's one of the nicest one I've seen. It's got an earth revolving on the left side, which is cool. Now, the one we're looking at here, of course, is the PA or the HEV variant. Sorry, not PHEV. The HEV variant, the hybrid electric vehicle. Maybe that's why they have the earth rotating there. I can see the power meter, of course, for the hybrid system. It's pretty cool. It has things like adaptive cruise control, and I'm sure a lot more features also to keep you safe on your drive. The nice bit here is this main screen. It's kind of like a phablet. It looks really cool. Let's see what it has. Sorry, we're going at this a bit off the cuff, so forgive me if I miss some of the features, but I can see right now it's got Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. Very nice. I haven't hooked up my phone yet because this is going to be a bit of a fast and furious kind of drive because we're jumping from one car to another because this is an event. So I went for a rotary. If I step on the brake, so it goes. They went for a rotary system, which is kind of unique. We haven't really seen this in a lot of other vehicles, apart from the luxury vehicles. So look at the screen here. You've got the 360 view here, right? Similar to what the others have been doing. You can change it as well, depending on what you want to see closely. So yeah, so again, we're going at this off the top of my head. We haven't seen the spec sheet yet. They haven't even given us a spec sheet yet, but looking at the vehicle now, the initial impression it gives, it's very, very promising. So let's get on with the drive and see how the H6 gets along. So here we are at the Batangas Racing Circuit, and I'm driving the Haval H6 first. Now this, of course, I said hybrid, and at low speed, actually there seems to be quite a bit of torque already. Very minimal press. That's really all you need. Here we are entering, I think, our bend. You brake for it. Come on. I mean, we're not racing these cars, but we're just getting a feel for how these GWMs perform now. Because there was a time where GWM, it arrived in the Philippines, and then it wasn't well received in our market. So that was like one of the earlier generations of Chinese vehicles. Now I can say that the improvement is significant. I mean, we were trying out the adaptive cruise control earlier, and it actually really works. I mean, of course, I'm not too keen on these adaptive features, on these smart autonomous style features, but I have to say the one on this one was actually working pretty well. Now we're just trying out the cars, not really pushing it. We're just trying the braking test on this one for Brian's corner, because you know you don't want to be Brian, after which the corner is so named because flipped the car here long time ago. So the NVH of the vehicle, I mean, Batangas Circuit is a pretty bumpy track. You can feel it when you drive around the asphalt or the tarmac, but this one is doing it very well. It's actually managing the bumpy stuff very well. But again, the real test will be this one. Yeah, the real test will be when it enters roads like EDSA. All right, now we're at the so-called casino area of BRC, and we're gonna do a quick acceleration test, 0 to 80, because I don't think it's enough space for 100, and then we'll do a full brake test. So let's see how this goes. So ready, and 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. That's actually a pretty good brake.
Pretty good brake.
Yeah.
Fast acceleration from 0 to 80.
Yeah.
Felt that.
So being that this is a hybrid, the real advantage of having a hybrid, I mean a true hybrid system, is that the electric drive offsets the disadvantage of a gasoline engine. And the disadvantage of a gasoline engine is low torque at low RPM. Of course, this one is also a turbo. So you get turbo and you get hybrid, all offsetting the canceling out, or at least, yeah, minimizing the disadvantages of each other, giving you something really different. Okay, so here we are in the GWM Cannon. I was about to say Canyon because I don't know why, but it's a big, well, mid-sized pickup truck from Great Wall Motor, and we're gonna take it on a 4x4 course designed by one of our friends, and we know he likes to put trucks to the test. So let's see if the GWM Cannon can stand up to it. It's got a turbo diesel, a Borg-Warner all-wheel drive system, a transfer case, a ZF 8-speed automatic, stability control, all this good stuff, but it's gonna be meeting its match on this one. You can see, you can feel it reaching to try to grab something. That's really what this is all about. It tests articulation, the diff lock, all that good stuff. We are on diff lock, right?
This variant, no diff lock.
Ooh, no diff lock. So wait, so even the fact that it's got no diff lock, it's making it through just fine. Ready? Next phase, and power up. No, just regular lang.
Just regular lang. Just scroll it through. Okay, very good.
Been a while since I built.
Perfect.
That's the traction control kicking in.
There's another hole
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah.
Perfect. And then just maintain the throttle. So you keep going a little more. A little more. Yep. Perfect. Very good.
Right. Now,
Turn right a bit.
see.
Okay.
So what was happening there is that the vehicle was trying to get traction, and since we don't have diff lock in this version, it's using the traction control system to prevent extra wheel spin. So now we hang a right, a very tight right. Now the good thing about even this mid-grade variant is that it has an SVC, which is the first time I've seen that acronym, but it's basically the side view camera from the passenger side mirror, and it's giving me a view of my blind spot, which is like directly there. So it's giving me that view. It makes it very easy. So okay, we got another little hill here.
At the top, I'm gonna do a full stop.
Okay.
So you're just nice and
All right.
easy fall through it.
Okay.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep
Keep
going.
momentum. Keep right ng konti. Yeah.
Straight is good. Okay, and then full stop.
Okay.
These guys are ready. So hill
Hill
descent
descent.
control is good. So here, just keep it straight. There's
Okay.
no gas, no brake.
It's not on. There you go. Okay. So now we're activating hill descent. Let it do its job. Whoa, holy crap. Yeah. If anything happens, I blame B-Boy. You know? Whew. So, how's it hanging, guys? Right, ready? Turn and switch to this one.
Yep, very good.
Good.
More okay, then straighten out. Okay, that's good. So we'll ride this side for a bit.
Then flip over to the left.
Yep, we'll go ahead and transition to the left side now. Okay, go ahead.
Alright, there's a traction and oh,
Just maintain that. Very good.
I can smell that water already. Alright. So
When ready, go ahead. Just nice and easy, in
Right.
and out. And then on the left, we'll exit to the left. Just
Okay.
maintain the throttle.
okay, ready
Go ahead.
and
Ready, go ahead. So keep going, then we'll turn to the left, right, left. Okay, then maintain that. Keep going, keep going.
now right behind me are two examples of GWM vehicles that I know you guys are going to be really looking at. These are the Jolions. Yes, Jolions, not Jolions like I said earlier, just to make sure I get it right this time. On my right, we have the Haval Jolion HEV or hybrid electric vehicle. On my left, we have the Jolion, well, non-HEV. Now, in terms of design, well, you can kind of see for yourself what the differences are. The HEV has a different front end with a one-piece headlight that goes all the way down there with that very striking LED signature. On this one, it has a very similar LED signature, but it's a two-piece design and it's got a different front end. Now, let's walk around this car for a little bit. This is more like a compact, subcompact crossover. It's hard to tell really where this belongs because it seems a little longer than some of the other offerings in the market. Again, it's got these very nice LED lights, lots of chrome there, as you can see. I mean, clearly they're not shy about chrome at GWM. Same with the side. It's finished in this very nice shade of green, metallic green, by the way. The wheels, these are 18 inches, and it's got actually 55 series tires, which is pretty cool. Now, here at the back, like I said, it's a very clean looking rear, and it's actually, yeah, it's very, very nice. No fake tailpipes, which is a good thing. Now, when we pop open the tailgate, well, as you can see, this one also comes with the fire extinguisher. It's not a, yeah, what I've heard, but it's just really more of a Chinese law. You should have one in your car. And you know what? Maybe I should have one in my car all the time as well. Underneath, this one has a spare tire. Now, will the other one have a spare tire? Let's check it out. But overall, it's actually looking pretty good for GWM. Now, this one is the HEV like I showed you earlier. Same kind of deal. It's got that diffuser thing in the bottom there. Now, when we pop this open, right, same kind of space here with the fire extinguisher right there. But does it have a spare? Let me see. I'm gonna guess not. I haven't opened this yet. Haha, no spare. Because this is a hybrid, they would need all that extra space for hybrid batteries and systems and the like. So you have your tire repair kit right here. It even comes with, ooh, first aid kit, same with the other one. And the tire inflator over there. Now in terms of space, this one you can actually fold down, same with the other one. Let's see if it's fold flat. Again, I'm doing this all off the cuff, so we'll see. It's actually, if anything, this is actually higher than that seat folded, but still pretty good amount of space. Now let's check out what's going on inside. Let me open the door for you so I can take you through here. The cabin of the HEV is actually very nice. I mean, look at it. It's it's really premium. I was not expecting it. This by the way is my first time stepping in this one. This is all off the top of my head, so there's no run through. This is a one take. So looking at the dashboard, it's impressive. I did not expect this walking into the Jolion because I was expecting something a bit less premium, you know, for a vehicle at this price point, and they haven't announced the price point yet, but overall pretty impressive. Screen, big screen right here. Does it have Apple CarPlay? Yes, it does. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. I'm guessing it has 6 speakers all around. The steering wheel is very nice. It's a 3-spoke-ish. It's got the rose gold trim that we also saw in the H6. Steering wheel audio controls for the cruise control right there. All well and good. The rotary dial for the transmission. Does my phone fit here? Uy, yes. Finally, my Xiaomi 12 fits in one of the slots. Very impressive indeed. Now let's check out the other one. Let's see what the lower grade option, I guess, has to offer. Now let's see the you know what? I'm actually quite impressed because for a car that is pegged as a lower grade variant, they did not seem to remove anything at all from the interior. It seems to be all the same. Let's see. Yeah, same steering wheel, same kind of interior, same stuff basically. Oh, it does have this digital touch panel. Pretty nice. I mean, personally, I'm not a fan of the digital touch panels for AC controls, but this one looks pretty good. Now going through the screen, yep, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, the driver assist systems, it has all of that. It has driving modes, so normal, sport, economy, snowfield. I don't think we'll be using snowfield in the Philippines, but if ever it does, well, it's right there. Cruise control, yeah, it's got blind spot warning, forward collision, AEB, digital screen here. You know what? It's very promising so far for the GWM with the Jolion. Oh, one more thing. Like I said, also fits here, and it's got a wireless charger down there. Pretty cool. It probably won't charge because the door is open. You know what? Seeing how these vehicles are, I'm actually quite excited to try it out. Not really on the track, but more of the road, but I'm sure later we'll get to try it out on the track. So it's been a very interesting day. We've kind of had to roll with the punches of the schedule today because there were some things that really happened that kind of, disturbed our schedule. But it's all well and good. We are now in the Haval Jolion. Yes, Jolion, like I mentioned in the walkaround. That's how the name of the vehicle is pronounced. And you know what? Just coming out of the pit lane onto the main track, it is very interesting because it feels quite premium from the price. I mean, we've already set our bar high with the Geely Coolray, and now seeing and experiencing this Jolion, and this one is, by the way, is a hybrid, our expectations are actually being met very well. We're entering Bryant's. No, we're not gonna take this flat out like you would normally do in a race car, but it's still plenty fun. And in power, it does have pretty good power, and that's really the good thing about this HEV. Oh, by the way, I did say it's an HEV, right? Being an HEV, the electric drive system compensates for the lack of torque down low. Perhaps what's most remarkable about this car, apart from the design, is the feel of quality. And that's something that a lot of people have commented on Chinese cars in the past. And of course, GWM, we've experienced Great Wall products in the past. One of the Cool Bears. I even drove the H9, the one that looked like a Prado. This one, of course, they're already moving past the phase when there were copies of, or at least interpretations of other models. This one is truly their own, and clearly they're doing very well doing it like this, because the design, interior, drive, comfort. I'm not so sure about the transmission choice, the shifter choice yet, because we know some luxury automakers tried this rotary setup, but they didn't really stick with it. So we'll see if that pans out for the customers of GWM. But really, so far so good, and we're happy to report that, yeah, it's a comfortable car to drive. Now we'll just have to wait to take it out to EDSA or C5 to see what we really think about it. If I was to sum up my experience with GWM today, the word I would use is promising. Clearly, we are seeing a lot of the improvements we've been waiting on from GWM in these two vehicles, along with the Cannon, which is still somewhere out there in the off-road course, and someone's having a lot of fun. Now, we're seeing the better designs, the better interiors, the better drive, a more comfortable drive, and better technologies. Hybrids, along with the internal combustion engine in this one, all seem to have been improved. Now, we'll have to wait and see what the pricing of these vehicles will be. From what we understand, they're targeting very competitive pricing even for the hybrids, and they're also looking to offer internal combustion engines for customers out there in the Philippines. Now, as for the dealer network, GWM is still working on that. We're going to see more of their showrooms nationwide, starting with UN Avenue, along with Alabang, and I think also Cagayan de Oro. If you want to see what GWM has to offer, head on over to the Manila International Auto Show, because we're sure all of their models will be on display. This is Vince of AutoIndustriya.com.